All right, let me make sure we live. Hold on. Are we live? All right, let's get it. Peace and love to everybody. Welcome to Hey Rue Study Hall. Today, I'm gonna be sharing some information, from a very, very powerful book. I would highly recommend getting it before they take it off the internet. Book of Wisdom, Volume 1 and 2. This is where I got the information from. Harry B. Joseph, I believe that's the author name for that book. Book of Wisdom, Volume 1 and 2. And these other books too, like Book of Symbolism, which I don't have yet. But this is where I got the information from if you want to go find it yourself. But I typed it up so I can share it with y'all. So with that being said, we're gonna get straight into it, right? We're gonna be dealing with the first eye, the pineal gland, right? You know what I'm saying? Some call it the third eye. And in the scientific community, right, they deem the pineal gland a vestigial, if I pronounced it right, a vestigial organ. Basically, it's kind of useless. What they say, and some people even say that it's just for sleeping. Okay, and we're gonna get deeper into it. Okay, we're gonna get deeper into the pineal gland. You know, and I'm gonna do a part 2 also because I got other slides. I got other PowerPoints that go deeper dealing with the pineal gland. But I'm coming straight out of the Book of Wisdom, Volume 1 and 2. So boom. The first eye is also referred to as the pineal gland, right? Mind's eye and single eye. The center of the brain is the pineal gland, which encapsulates pure consciousness. It is a common mistake to interpret the pineal gland as possessing all the mystical qualities associated with the first eye. The gland itself is not the literal third or what I call first eye, rather, it serves as a reflection or symbol of that organ in the body. The true power of the pineal gland lies in its spiritual counterpart, not the physical one. The true third eye is invisible to regular sight, but can be perceived by clairvoyance as a colorful aura around the gland glowing with electric light. Okay. Now keep that in clairvoyant, keep that in mind. Clairvoyance, okay? I got the definition on the next slide. The brain's perceptive organs exist in the aura of the pineal gland. This aura responds to vibrations but can only be felt, not seen in living individuals. When thinking, right, a constant vibration occurs in this aura. A clairvoyant can perceive up to 7 scales of light in the brain, ranging from dim to bright. Okay? Okay. Now, what is a clairvoyant? What is a clairvoyant? Some of y'all, I've learned of this word recently. So some of y'all might not have heard of this word. So I'm here to share it. What is a clairvoyant? A clairvoyant is a person who claims to have a supernatural ability to perceive events in the future or beyond normal sensory contact. And for the adjective is having or exhibiting an ability to perceive events in the future or beyond normal sensory contact. Okay, so y'all can screenshot that. Next slide. The first eye, part 3, right? The mind residing in the pineal gland is a psychic center, serving as the intelligence that governs the physical body. The brain is often linked to an electrical computer responsible for interpreting and implementing the commands and instructions issued by the mind. The third eye slash mind has the ability to reveal the spiritual planes that lie beyond the perception of the two physical eyes. It is the gateway into the ethereal planes within the mind of man and women. Let me put and women. And if you look up the etymology of the word mind, it goes back to men's. So man means mind. Okay. Long story short, let me put women. I can't leave the sisters out. Can't leave the goddesses and the queens out. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it pushing. Next slide. Now, these wicked jive turkey elites out here have demonized the not only the third eye, like on the dollar bill, you know how they got the eye in there, you know, and the Illuminati, the all seeing eye, and blah blah blah. They demonize this so you don't want so you have no interest in learning more about it, right? Now, a lot of people have seen this picture before with the Eye of Horus or Hey Rule, whatever you want to call it, right? People look at this and automatically, oh, Illuminati, da, 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 da. But if you really take the time and look at this, right, you can if you compare the two on the top, right, you could clearly see it's the center meridian of the brain. And also the symbolism, dealing with the symbolism, the eye Haru deals with the physical senses. You see where the medulla oblongata, what does that look like to you? Be 100. It look like a tongue, don't it? You see the pupil, eye. You see the eyebrow. You see what I'm saying? You see the hypothalamus gland. But in my interpretation of the eye of Horus, it low key deals with the 5 physical senses. Okay, but it's much more deeper, and I'm still doing my research. But I just wanted to share that with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And next slide. As humans, we are a combination of spirit and matter, as above, so below. Okay? To establish a genuine connection with our mind and spirit, it's crucial to balance all 3 aspects of ourselves. For example, if the body is in poor health, it can impact the spirit. To connect with our inner vision, it's recommended to detoxify the pineal gland. One method is to consume a single fruit of your choice for a week while incorporating detoxifying herbs like cayenne pepper and organic sea moss, right? Research suggests that fluoride can lead to the calcification of the pineal gland, weakening the connection to the true self. Fluoride is commonly found in tap water, toothpaste, and processed foods, so it's best to avoid them, okay? So they're not putting fluoride and stuff for nothing. When you go to the dentist and they put that fluoride all in your mouth, you better, man, you can deny it, or just be sure to spit it out as quick as possible and rinse your mouth out. Do whatever you got to do. But you don't want your pineal gland calcified, and a good majority of people do have calcified pineal glands. And it's not to be fun. It's not making fun of nobody or being funny, but it's the truth. This is biological warfare that we're going through. You know what I'm saying? Neurological warfare, like, you know what I'm saying? To where they putting stuff in the water. How did fluoride get in the water? You ever think about that? How is it that fluoride is in tap water? You get what I'm saying? Why they put it in toothpaste for? Why they put it in why they even making processed foods? But let's move. Let's keep it moving. My bad. So activating the first eye, part 1. The main purpose of meditation is to activate the pineal gland and establish a connection with the authentic cosmic self located at the center of the brain. Proper meditation can lead to mystical experiences, such as tingling sensations in the head and body, a sense of hollowness, lightness, and even out-of-body experiences, or astral projection, or remote viewing and stuff like that. Where our attention is directed, energy flows, and the mind serves as the guide for this energy. During meditation, focus your attention on the center of the mind. This can be achieved both mentally, by concentrating the mind, and physically, by aligning the eyes with the center of the forehead. When practicing, the goal is to channel all energy and awareness to the brain center while maintaining a rhythmic breath and stillness. Okay? Y'all go get this book too, from Dr. Joe Dispenza, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. Go get that book. Just, and like I said, I'm not saying get it and just read it front to back. Get it, read what you can, read the table, go through the table of contents. You can go to the back of the book and just comb through the index, and whatever word or term or word or whatever jumps out at you, it's gonna have the page for you to go. It's like if it's a word, you're like, oh, this word is interesting. I want to know what this means. It'll have a page right in the index. You go to that page in the book, and you can just read that section, and you never know what you might come across or learn. You know what I mean? So let me see. Let's keep it pushing. Activating the first eye, part 2. Ensuring a comfortable position is essential, as meditation often involves long periods of sitting. To begin, find a comfortable position. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth with closed eyes, and focus all attention to the center of the brain, just between the eyebrows. Now practice for 10 to 30 minutes. The longer the practice, the deeper the connection you can establish, okay? Now, why is this important? Work, the matrix, bills, your environment, everything that's going on in the world is like, in my opinion, it's interfering with the ability for people to even sit still in silence and just consciously breathe and focus on this in the center of their brain, or specific centers or areas of their body that they deem worthy, or they may think that it may be in need of healing, or you know what I mean. So let's keep it moving, right? Sun gazing, right? Check this out, right? Sun gazing. Let me get my disclaimer. I'm not telling nobody to go outside and stare at the sun. Do it at your own risk. And I will say, do not go out when it's like noon or when the sun is like beaming. You know what I'm saying? But to each its own. You know, do this at your own risk. And if you have a high level of melanin, not only in your body but in your eyes, you know, you should be okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just had to get that disclaimer. So boom, the sun corresponds with the pineal gland, which is why there's an ancient practice called sun gazing. As you can see on the top right, as you can see that figure on the wall in Kemet, you can clearly see that they're sun gazing. And it's not worshiping the sun, it's being one with the sun and knowing that our interconnectedness with the sun. You see what I'm saying? And melanin is condensed sunlight too. The sun is the primary source of energy for our brains, and this energy enters our body through the eyes. Sun gazing is the method to receive this essential energy. When you engage in sun gazing for extended periods, you may feel a sensation in the center of your brain, which intensifies the longer you do it. The sun rays can assist in decalcifying and activating the pineal gland. For beginners, it's recommended to start sun gazing when the sun rays are weak, such as during sunset or sunrise. As you gain experience, peace, not ether. I'm on YouTube. If you want to go to YouTube, Hey Rule Study Hall. Uh, my second YouTube is Hey Rule Higher Perspective, and then my Twitch is Hey Rule 456. So if you want to see my slideshow, you can pull up to my YouTube, Hey Rule Study Hall on YouTube. If you want to, because I'm going over the pineal gland, and I'm live, and once I finish the live stream and download it, I'm a when I do a panel, I'm gonna play the video on the panel. So with that being said, let's keep it moving. So boom, again, we still dealing with the pineal gland now. Now this is the last slide on the pineal gland, and then after that, Hey Rule Study Hall. Yep, put the S, put HERU with the little line with the S. Hey Rules, like with the S, and then Study Hall. It should pop up. So now the pineal gland, right? And think about the pineal gland, pine cone. I still have the pine cone. I was walking home. I was walking to the library one day, and you got pine cones that's like closed, and you got the ones that's open. Now, I found one that's open, and to me, that's symbolic to an activated pineal gland. And also, it is said that our pineal glands are actually supposed to be the size of a golf ball. Okay, and some people, their forehead protrudes. You get what I'm saying? And that's the pineal gland. So let's keep it moving. The pineal gland is a cone-shaped body, right? Measuring, they say 8 millimeters in height and 4 millimeters in diameter. And I put supposed to be the size of a golf ball. The mind inhabits the pineal gland, right? It is the organ through which the electrical forces of the body flow. Okay. It is where the universal essence, soul, or and consciousness are deposited. The pineal gland is the light of the body, giving life to the whole temple. Okay, your temple, your vessel. Okay, as above, so below. Let's get it. It is considered the spiritual organ. The pineal gland opens when two eyes are closed for a period of time, such as in meditation and sleep. Okay, the more spiritual work you engage in, the more active the pineal gland becomes. The pineal gland is covered in microcrystals. These crystals have the ability to receive and emit frequencies, enabling them to interact with the spiritual and energetic aspects of the body. So, guess what, y'all? Guess what? You know what? Give me now. I'm gonna find this clip real quick. Hold on one second. I gotta play it. Coley Cole, what it do? What it do? I gotta find this clip real quick. Hold on, y'all. Cause I got time today, y'all. Hold on. Y'all. Wait. Let's see if I can find that. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. So I'm still doing the presentation. Just give me 1 second. I gotta stop sharing. Let me just share this clip with y'all. We gotta have a little fun today. Hold on. How do I stop? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me share. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Let me just click this real quick. Hold on. This is a little brief intermission. Y'all. I just did 15 minutes. Let me share my screen real quick. And then after this, we're gonna get into the piezoelectric effect in the brain. So hold on. Is this it right here? Hold on. I think this the one. Hold on.
It don't matter. Pistol gang, bitch.
Right. Hold on.
You got your cousin right there.
You cuss? Huh? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my fade.
You ain't hearing it.
Exactly, nigga.
Savage squad.
You walked up on me and set down your beer like, nigga, what's up? How gangster are you, cuss? Huh? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga. You can drop off your kid and run my fade.
You ain't hearing it.
Yeah, I tried to play the clip where he said, I got time today, cuz. So basically, that's my move for today, y'all. My bad. Let me get my disclaimer. I don't promote any type of violence or none of that other extra stuff. But I just wanted to play that clip because I got time today, cuz. I got work at 9 a.m. It's 5:50 a.m. So I'm going to be on for a minute, y'all. So let me stop sharing this. Hold on. Oh, snap. My thing tripping. Uh-oh. I'm lagging. I'm lagging, y'all. Damn. See what happened with bruh. I'm lagging. But yeah, what's up? What up, Cody Cole? What up, everybody? I'm on YouTube. My thing just froze up on me. Damn. I'm literally live right now on like 3 platforms, and it's just want to freeze on me. Damn. But that's my fault for even getting off. I shouldn't even have got off track. That was my fault. Come on, man. StreamYard, y'all gotta break me off some bread, StreamYard. Y'all got my joint freezing and stuff. Come on, man. I'm not doing that no more. I tried to have a little fun with it. I played a video and my joint just froze up on me. So my apologies, y'all. When I get the chance, I'm gonna try to edit it. And yeah, I'm gonna edit it. But moving forward, now the pineal gland and its properties, right? And it's the book right here that I don't have, but I did screenshot it because I may invest in it later down the line. But if y'all want to get familiar with what is known as the piezoelectric effect dealing in the brain, get the book Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza and all his other books. But that one book in particular dives deep into the piezoelectric effect. So check this out, right? The pineal gland contains piezoluminescent cells, which are crystalline and jagged shaped. The retina of the 2 eyes also contains the same piezoluminescent cells. The pineal gland has these cells because it takes in light and is able to refract, and emit light. The pineal gland emits light, which is why we associate it with enlightenment. Okay? This light symbolizes the activation of higher consciousness and the illumination of the mind and spirit. All right. So let me double check my connection, y'all. Hold on. And let me close some. I gotta close this. Because I please, if it frees up one more time, StreamYard, y'all gonna have to give me a free month. For real. All right. Now check this out, y'all. Check this slide out. And if you want to see the video on YouTube, Hey Rules Study Hall, if you want to see what I'm sharing on my screen on my laptop, you want to welcome to pull up on there over there too. If you want to see it, I'm doing both because it's pretty cool to do both at the same time. I'm getting more used to like streaming like on multiple things at one time. But present right now, just take the time and just look at this image. Look at this top view. Let me get off the camera. Let me put this like this. Just I'm not even gonna say nothing. Just peep game. Y'all see this? I'm not even let's just chill for like 30 seconds. Let me catch my breath. Let me drink this refresher that I got from Starbucks. Hold on. Well, y'all see this? I'm gonna show it on Bigo too, just in case for the people that's not able to pull up. Hold on real quick. Look at this, y'all. Y'all see this? Look. This is a top view of the Vatican, y'all. This is the top view of the Vatican, y'all. The Vatican, however you say it, yeah. Y'all see this? It looks like you see the head in the middle. You see the arms. You see the stomach. You see, the legs. Now let me up here with it, which I'm not. But it literally looked like a human. It looked like a human body. So let's so y'all see that, right? So let me get back. Hold on. I'll stay right here. Or let me try something quick. There we go. I think this is better. All right, let's go. Now, the Vatican could have suppressed information about the pineal gland's mystical powers. The Catholic Church took control of Europe and systematically destroyed or stole ancient texts and libraries that contain knowledge about our true powers. By doing so, they concealed information that could have led humanity to a deeper understanding of its spiritual and mystical potential. Okay? In their place, the church created an encoded Holy Bible. Now, keyword encoded. Okay? It's a lot of wisdom in the Bible, in the Holy Bible, Helios Biblios, Sun Book. You feel me? It's a lot of wisdom in that book. Okay? Some people, y'all may think y'all woke and conscious, this, that, and the third. Let me just say this. When it comes to interpreting the Bible from a higher perspective, you will realize how much wisdom is in that book. And if you apply that wisdom, that's what's going to lead people to what is known as spiritual enlightenment. You get what I'm saying? When you really know what you're reading and comprehending. But let's keep it pushing. My bad. Intentionally designed. Let me start over. In their place, the church created an encoded Bible, intentionally designed to encourage people to look outside of themselves for God rather than awakening the divine presence within. This manipulation redirected spiritual focus, keeping individuals disconnected from their own inner power and higher consciousness. Okay, what up, boom? What it do? You feel me? Still dealing with the pineal gland, right? Everything in the body leads back to one source point, which is the center of the brain. The center of the brain is the pineal gland, which we refer to as I. When we say I, we are referring to the inner being, the observer, or the entity that controls the body. If we say my body, then if it's mine, it's not me. This body is merely the vehicle for our soul or entity to operate within this physical world of time and space. Okay. And shout out to the Buddhist monks. Salute. I'm on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube and Twitch right now. If you want to pull up, you're more than welcome. Hey Ruth Study Hall YouTube. You want to see my screen. And to my folks on YouTube and Twitch, I'm live on Bigo, so I'm actually live on 1, 2, 3, 4 platforms right now. But let's keep it moving. The pineal gland is the seat of consciousness, also known as the seat of the soul or the throne of God. It is an empty chamber that holds the universal essence, which remains invisible to the naked eye. Our true self resides within the pineal gland, serves as the spiritual focal point, linking our higher consciousness to our physical existence, guiding our actions and perceptions. We got to start asking questions. Why did they set up this fictitious jive turkey matrix? Why did they do this? Could this be could suppressing this information be, in other words, like Could they have created this fictitious matrix to stop us from acknowledging our innate ability, or I hope I said the right word, our superpowers? Do they not want us unlocking our superpowers? What y'all think? If put something in the comments, let me know something, y'all. If y'all still here. Ultimately, everything in the body revolves around this center where the inner consciousness resides, directing our experience and understanding of the physical world. You feel me? Welcome everybody. Pull up Hey Roo Study Hall on I'm gonna put it, let me change my background. So if y'all want to pull up, that's the name of my YouTube. If y'all want to pull up and see my slideshow. And then I'm gonna upload it, and then when I finish, I'm gonna save it. And then when I go live on Bigo, I'm gonna play it on Bigo so people can actually see whoever didn't catch it live will be able to see it when I go live. Now, just like I was talking about how it's biblical wisdom and how is wisdom in the Bible. For the most holy place, he made a pair of sculptured cherubim and overlaid them with gold, right? Check this out, right? You feel me? The pineal gland deeper explained, right? Wait a minute. This is a double slide. This is the double. I'm gonna actually delete this because I actually read that already. My apologies, y'all. Now, I did this. Did I do this one too? Yeah. Okay, so I actually might have some double slides, but I'm gonna just go over for the people that might have missed it, dealing with the pineal gland and its properties, right? The pineal gland contains piezoluminescent cells, that's, excuse the typo, which are crystalline and jagged shape. Yeah, I did read this already. The retina of the two eyes also contains the same piezoluminescent cells. The pineal gland has these cells because it takes in light and is able to reflect, refract, and emit light. The pineal gland emits light, which is why we associate it with enlightenment. This light symbolizes the activation of higher consciousness and the illumination of the mind and spirit. And let's go. I think this is the last slide, right? Wait a minute. These is double slides. Yeah, my bad, y'all. I'm not reading that again. But that just shows, I've been doing this for a minute. Sometimes I might forget and type something twice on accident. You know what I'm saying? But I hope y'all enjoyed the pineal gland section. Give me like 1 minute, because I want to because what we're gonna go through next is going to be it's 1, 2. How many slides? 9 slides. All right. So now we just went over the pineal gland, right? Let me share my screen. Let's go. All right, can y'all see? Make sure y'all can see everything. All right, let me get off this camera so y'all can see the full screen. All right, so the 5 senses, right? We're gonna be dealing with the 5 physical senses. Okay, we're gonna be dealing with smell, hearing, touch, sight, taste, all that. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing this is because if you get too caught up in just the 5 physical senses, you kind of just get caught up in the physical realm. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't recommend that. I just put it like that. You don't want to be stuck in a 3rd dimensional perspective. You feel me? So just keep that in mind. So the 5 senses in the nervous system. Let me make these letters a little bigger. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can make it bigger. There we go. The 5 senses serve as the primary mechanisms through which the brain decodes and interprets physical reality. Each sense, sight, hearing, touch, taste, and smell, acts as a conduit for the brain to receive and process information from the external world. The central nervous system plays a crucial role in this process, decoding light waves, sound vibrations, and other sensory inputs, which are then converted into electrical signals. These signals are transmitted to the brain where they interpret and transform into sensory experiences. My bad for the typo. Let me see if I can make this a little bigger. I might be able to raise it up 1. Let me see. All right, there we go. We do not merely touch, taste, smell, hear, and see with our sensory organs. Rather, these experiences are products of our brain's interpretation of electrical signals. We see with our brain, we smell with our brain, and we experience all our senses through the brain's intricate processing. The number five holds significant symbolic meaning in this context. It is associated with perception and experiences, reflected in the fact that we have five senses, five fingers on each hand, five toes on each foot, and 5 points on the body, forming a pentagon symbol, rich with meaning in various traditions. Okay, as you can see right on the picture, right there. Again, in numerology, the number five is considered the number of physical experience. It represents the point at which our consciousness, the I within us, interacts with the physical world. Hey, Radiant Love. This interaction is mediated by the brain and central nervous system, which produce the reality we perceive. The number five embodies the bridge between the intangible, internal consciousness, and the tangible, external world, highlighting the role of our senses in shaping our understanding and experience of reality. Thank you. In 1 second, y'all. Hey, appreciate you, Radio Love. Thank you so much. The number five symbolizes the interaction between spirit and matter. It acts as a bridge, facilitating the connection and harmonious exchange between the spiritual and physical realms. In various mystical traditions, this number is seen as a gateway through which transformation, balance, and unity are achieved, linking the metaphysical with the material world. Okay, and I'm on YouTube right now. I'm live streaming. The name of the YouTube is right there on the top. So if you want to welcome, if you want to see my screen, you're more than welcome to check it out. If it's all good. So let's move to the next slide. Let me just check the chat, make sure I ain't missing nothing. Oh, okay. All right. So we got that. Let me go back to it. We 32 minutes in, and we 32 minutes in strong. Let's get it. Boom. The five senses in the mind. The five senses are electrical threads of light, intricately connecting our consciousness to the physical plane. These senses operate through electrical impulse, just as every cell in the body is governed by electricity. The human body is an intricate electrical machine. Excuse me. When the nerves detect pain, what is actually occurring is an overload of electrical voltage that surpasses the nerve's capacity to handle it. This excess strain causes the nerves to burn out, and it is this burning out, this disruption in the electrical system, that manifests as the physical sensation of pain. When the body experiences an electrical current running through its nerves, it becomes acutely aware that something is disrupting its internal balance. Now, if y'all ever check out them Buddhist monks, hey Jet Love was good. If y'all peep the game, like them Buddhist monks, that be hitting the bricks and be breaking the bricks and stuff and be getting whacked in the head with the sticks and don't feel no pain. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's levels. Like it's possible for people to it's possible for humans to be able to not feel pain, basically, is what I'm saying. But let me keep it moving, y'all. When the body is in perfect equilibrium, there is no sensation. When we sit still and enter a deep meditative state, the body achieves balance and no sensory input is perceived. The absence of sensation reflects a state of harmony. When the body falls out of balance, sensations arise as signals indicating areas of imbalance. This is what we recognize as smell, sight, touch, hearing, and taste. Each of these senses is essentially the result of electrical currents being disrupted or unbalanced within the body. This is why meditation is important. This is why sitting still in silence with your eyes closed and breathing is important, which I'm going to do after I get off this live stream. These electrical imbalances manifest as sensory experiences, allowing us to detect and interact with the physical world. When the nerves become aware of these fluctuations, the senses become active, providing feedback to the brain that something in our environment is affecting us. Smell, sight, touch, hearing, and taste are electrical signals that our body translates into perception, each linked to slight variations in the body's electrical system. These sensations prompting us to health and well-being. All right. Let me see. Got a few more slides, y'all. 3 more slides, and then we go on to the next one. You know, the five senses in the mind, right? The five senses, by design, are limited to perceiving only the physical realm. They are not capable of grasping the full scope of reality, as they intentionally crafted with these limitations. And that might be a typo, as they are crafted with these limitations. Oh my goodness, excuse my typos. God designed our senses to focus on the. Wait a minute. Whoa, hold on. God designed our senses to focus on the material world, while our conscious mind is the key to understanding the greater hidden aspects of existence. This purposeful limitation encourages men and women to seek knowledge beyond the deceiving nature of the five senses, to strive for greater understanding, and to expand the mind beyond the physical world. Um, yeah, and go get that Book of Wisdom, Volume 1 and 2. Add that to your sacred library. You feel me? Let me see. I got a text message. Okay. And appreciate all the love and support. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the taps. Much love. So 2 more slides, y'all. And my apologies. I was a little all over the place just now. I kind of, you feel me? I'm back. The mind is infinite in its potential. It is not bound to belief in God, but has the capacity to know and experience God's infinite wisdom. The essence of the mind shares its substance with the divine. It transcends matter, time, and limitation, embracing limitless possibilities, while the body is composed of matter, bound by time, mortality, and constraints. The mind is eternal, immortal, and free. And I want to say this too, because I'm gonna do some deeper research on telomeres, and and I hate to say this, but I have to mention an author that I found out that was on that Epstein list. His name is Deepak Chopra, Chopra, and it's a book called Ageless Body, Timeless Mind, and it's a good book. But just reading this slide, I'm just taking a mental note. I got to look deeper into what is known as telomeres, telomere caps, and it to kind of sum it up, telomeres kind of basically determine your lifespan. And if you live in survival mode or basically trapped in the five physical senses and you're stressing all the time, you're literally shortening your telomeres. It's kind of like the little what you call it, the wick, what you call it on the candle. It's kind of like that, sort of. And us as humans have the ability to actually reverse aging through our thought processes, meditation, your diet, etc. Spirit diet, all that. Welcome everybody. Welcome. So let me keep it pushing, right? Everything visible originates from the invisible. I'm gonna say this again. Everything visible originates from the invisible. All that is illuminated exists first in darkness. Okay. What we see is fleeting. What remains unseen is eternal. Okay. The world outside is transient, ever changing, right? But the inner self remains constant and enduring. Okay. This is the last slide, and then I'm gonna go to another section. So perceiving the physical world, right? Now, the ancient Kemetic symbol of the Eye of Ra holds profound significance in understanding how consciousness interacts with and perceives the material universe, right? How spirit engages with matter. The ancient Cometians possess a deep understanding of this symbolism. At its core, the Eye of Haru represents consciousness, the eye within us, the true self that perceives emotions, thoughts, sensations, and all aspects of existence. Okay. It symbolizes the pure awareness that connects us to the universe. Okay. Each element of the Eye of Horus or Haru carries specific meaning related to this interaction between consciousness and the material world. The eye itself symbolizes consciousness. The observer, okay, I'm gonna say this again. Please don't let this fly past your head. Hold on. My bad. The inner observer, the real you. The real you is the inner observer, okay? That perceives and experiences reality. The eyebrow above the eye represents thought, reflecting how our thoughts are often accompanied by subtle subconscious gestures of the eyebrows, linking physical expression to mental activity. Now, on the picture to the right, y'all can see, you see the nose, you see the eye pupil dealing with, dealing with sight. You see the eyebrow dealing with thought. You see the ear dealing with hearing, right? Then the tongue, you can clearly see that look like a tongue, right? Dealing with taste. And then the finger dealing with touch. So it's dealing. Hey, thank you, Melody Inman. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed that presentation. That's presentation number 2. I'm on a presentation-a-thon. I just made that word up. I'm on a presentation-a-thon today. You know what I'm saying? I work at 9 a.m. Pacific time. It's 6:15 a.m. Usually I go to work super duper early and I read, I write, I do all this. And I finally got the opportunity to really just go live and share this information. And the cool thing is I'm live, but it'll be able to be saved. So let me stop sharing real quick because I ain't gonna show all my stuff now. Can't show all, you know what I'm saying? It's too raw for YouTube, you know what I'm saying? No, this way. But let's see what else we can share. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I could do this one too. And I'm all over the place, but it's all interconnected. So that's what's cool about it. So you feel me? Appreciate y'all. So now we're gonna get to the next section. Got something else for y'all. Let's get it. All right. Make sure y'all can see my screen. Let me get off the screen so y'all can see everything in the big screen. And let's go. The tree of life and the tree of knowledge, right? Okay. Now, as you can see in this picture, you see the nervous system, and then you see the tree's roots. You feel me? When you compare the two, let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all over here. Who is this? Hey, Jet, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I might have to hold on. Am I able to do that? Am I able to? Am I able to? Oh, I can't even do it. Hey, Jack, give me 1 second. I'm live on YouTube. I'm not able to. What you call it? Like when I finish this presentation, I'm gonna let you come up. I got you. But I gotta do this presentation because I'm live on Twitch and I'm on Twitch and YouTube right now. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. It's just four more slides, and I'm gonna call. And I might just, you feel me? I'm gonna take a break. Actually, I need to take a break because But the tree of life and tree of knowledge. But I got you, Jet. So in the human body, there exist 2 significant systems, right? The tree of life, representing the arterial system rooted in the heart, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil, symbolizing the nervous system with its roots in the brain. I get. Okay. Let me see. These trees, right, are physical representation of a complex network of branching energy currents within the aura or superphysical bodies. The nervous system can be viewed as an extension of the brain, just as the cardiovascular system is an extension of the heart, which itself functions in many ways like a secondary brain. Symbolically, the nervous system represents masculine energy, while the cardiovascular system embodies. Okay, so it might be a typo, but I'm gonna say it embodies the feminine, but it's a typo. I gotta fix that. These 2 intricate networks, resembling the branching patterns of trees, are essential to the functioning and sustenance of the human body. Ooh, that's another typo. They allow the mind and soul to experience and interact with the physical world, facilitating the embodiment of consciousness and reality. Okay? Now, in biblical context, the nervous system could be likened to the tree of knowledge of good and evil. This comparison arises from its role in mediating our sensory experiences and perception of duality, good and evil, pleasure and pain, through the body's interaction with the external world. Without the nervous system, the mind will not be able to perceive or understand this dichotomy, dichotomy. I hope I said it right. And thus, it would not gain the knowledge or experience of good and evil. Through the electrical impulses that run through the nervous system, consciousness engages with the physical realm, transforming the body into an electrical machine that bridges the immaterial mind with the material world. Okay? Two more slides, y'all. We almost done. The tree of life in Genesis chapter 2, verse 9 can be associated with the cardiovascular system described as being in the midst of the garden. This correlates with the heart's central location in the body. The cardiovascular system radiating outward from the heart nourishes the body by circulating blood, which contains life force or chi. It is through the blood that the body receives the vital energy required to sustain life, making the cardiovascular system the source of physical vitality, much like the tree of life symbolizes immortality in the sustenance of life. Here's the final slide, and I'm gonna end on here, and then I'm gonna go live later today when I get off of work. Together, the nervous and cardiovascular systems form the foundation of human life. The nervous system allows the soul to experience the world, while the cardiovascular system ensures the body is nourished and alive. These two great systems, one governing sensation and consciousness, the other feeding life force to the body, enable the divine presence of the universe to be expressed through the human form. The body is a vessel of consciousness, a sacred temple through which light and awareness are manifested. We are light beings, and I'm gonna end on that. I really do hope y'all enjoyed this live stream. Much love to everybody that showed up, and much love to everybody that may come later and watch this video from beginning to end. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all learned something new. Again, my reference is the Book of Wisdom. His name is Harry B. Joseph. Book of Wisdom, Volume 1 and 2. That's where I got the information from. If y'all want to dive deeper into this information, let me stop sharing my screen. And much love to everybody. Just be on the lookout. More content coming soon, and a lot more other things coming soon that I'd rather show y'all than tell. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, much love. I hope the rest of y'all day is the best y'all day. Love y'all. Peace.